Hello everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I'm happy to have you tonight for my live premiere. It is my birthday, so I am out having fun, and I may be in the chat with you. I'm not sure because I'm recording this ahead of time, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be there or not, but look for me. My username is Inky Hands Warm Hearts, and I hope to be in there. If I can, I will. But yeah, it's been a little bit busy lately. We've been away for a trip. Stampin' Up had convention, and we went for a little quick vacation before the convention, and then to convention. Of course, we went to the same state for vacation. It makes it a lot easier. And then my birthday is tonight. And so I appreciate all you guys being here and helping me spend my birthday in the way that I love, stamping and making projects that I love. Tonight we're going to make this adorable little Easter project. It is adorable box that opens, and there is a Twix egg inside. I did buy this at Walmart. All of my Easter projects that I have been doing this month, I bought all the candy at Walmart. But I thought it was really cute, and I'm going to show you how to put together this little set. I'm using the Easter basket set. I hope you've gotten yours already. And we are going to start with a 9.5 by 4-inch piece of Highland Heather cardstock. We are going to score the long side first. For some reason, I tend to do that. I don't know why. So we're going to score at 1.5 and at 2. And at 5.5 and at 6. And then on the long side, we're going to score at 1/2 inch, at 1 inch, at 3 inches, and at 3.5 inches. All right, I will show you what we have here, and then we will talk about the designer series paper that we're going to be using and all that good stuff. Okay, so we have 2 long skinny rows here, and then 2 long skinnies here. We have a shorter end and a bigger end. Okay, this shorter end is like our bottom flap, so you'll see in a minute, but I'm gonna walk you through the process, okay? We're gonna burnish all of our score lines. That means we're gonna use this bone folder and really get a nice crisp score on all of the score lines that we bent the cardstock. But this really helps us to get a perfect indentation here by pressing down with this bone folder tool. I think they're called bone folders because they used to be made of bone, but I think they're made of plastic now. And we gotta get all of them in place. Okay, so this is my last one. All right, so you have this shorter end. I'm gonna start with this shorter section, okay? We're going to cut this first square here. Out completely. And this top end completely out. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. We're gonna do whatever we do to one side, we're gonna do to the other. So we're gonna come all the way down to that square, and we're gonna trim those 2 pieces away. Now right here, I need this to be a tab, so I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna angle, and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna angle, get rid of those score lines, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. What we do to one side, we do to the other for this particular box. So we're gonna come up these sides and then angle. All right, so this is what we have right here, okay? So far. Now we're gonna skip this section except for these 2 middle pieces. We don't need those, so we're gonna come here on the side of these, and we do the same thing on the opposite side. And then we're gonna get rid of everything, all these little score lines. So we're gonna come straight up and right to the end. So that gets cut away. The only thing that will be here is this small score line and then this long piece. So we will slowly go along that score line. Okay, let me let you take a picture of what we need while I am trimming away some pieces. I'm gonna keep these little 1/2-inch pieces, but I do use those for sentiment strips, so I'm gonna hold on to those. But you can grab a quick screenshot. I don't know if you were here last Tuesday, but I also had a recorded live premiere. And the reason that I don't have announcements is I just don't know what Stampin' Up! Is going to announce, and it is hard for me to do so. So if I'm in the chat, I will put any really major announcements in my chat area and let you guys know what's going on. If I'm not in the chat, I know one of my moderators that will be on the video will 100% put that information for you as well in the chat, because they are great, and I'm so grateful for them for helping me out and being my moderators. So shout out to the moderators. Everybody give them some hearts. All right, so now we have this piece. This is gonna come over, okay, and this is gonna come around here like this, and it's gonna hold that piece in. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. So let's kind of work on this and this piece first. We're gonna put a little glue on the outer tab, and we're gonna glue it to this second, the one more to the inside, skinny piece, right here to the inside. So it's gonna go to the second tab right here to the bottom, not this one on the outside. We're gonna do the same thing. Remember, what we do to one side, we do to the other. So we're gonna put some glue on this outer part of the tab and also glue that one in place to that second piece. So just hold those until they grab. All right, and when you do that, what you're gonna have is this little piece here. These are gonna get folded inward like this. I did get a little glue in there, so I'm gonna use my glue eraser because I don't want my candy to get stuck. There we go. So these are gonna come in, and these are gonna get glued to the outside right here, okay? So let's go ahead and put some adhesive on this tab right here. And to the one on the other side. I think I need a new glue soon. I'm running out of glue. Okay. So these two are gonna come around and hug to the outside portions of the box. Just get them to be nice and straight. That's important. And you can slide your fingers in here if you want and get it to grip just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and put our candy inside. Like I told you, I got this at Walmart, and it is our Twix egg. We're gonna put that to the inside. Okay, we're gonna put some designer series paper. So we are gonna have 2 pieces of this designer series paper. It is from the Easter Suite. It has the stripes on the back side. We're gonna use this little crumb cake piece, and we're gonna need 3 of them. So I'm gonna read you the dimensions. The larger 2 that you need 2 of is 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then the smaller one is 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. We're gonna start with that one. And we want this crumb cake side up. So we're gonna put our adhesive on the shiny side with stripes. And then this is gonna go right here. And this is going to get that little piece nice and adhered. You do have to hold this down a little bit more. I'm gonna grab that real good before, because it's a different kind of texture. And then I'm going to glue this one right here to the inside. So when you open it, you have a nice little surprise. And then of course, one to the outside. we'll put this one here, and this is the one that is the 1 3/4 by 3 1/4, the longer one that you need 2 of. So cute. All right, let's do the other side. Flip it over. This DSP was definitely interesting. We've never had a DSP like this before. I'm not sure if I like it, but I definitely made do. I bought it and I used it, and I didn't hate it, but I wouldn't say I loved it. All right, so we're gonna add our Twix bar inside, and then this is gonna close. Now, in order to get it to hold, we're gonna put a Velcro dot. So I do have these Velcro dots linked in the video description. I always have them on all my videos, and they are the Velcro dots, the smaller ones, the 3/8 of an inch. So I stick mine together, the fuzzy side and the pointy side. I stick them together so that they're always together, and I love them. So you want to buy these from Amazon. They are the very thin ones, and they are perfect. So, all right, we're gonna add our glue dot right up at the top there. Not glue dot, Velcro dot. And then I'm gonna peel the back off. And then when I push this down and hold it, it will grab right at the bottom there, okay? So there is our little box, and I'm gonna go ahead and discard the 2 backings from our Velcro. All right, now it's time to decorate. So I have stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black our bunny, and colored the nose and the ears in Flirty Flamingo. I have also stamped the flowers from the stamp set, this bunny and this flower. Highland Heather, dark, Flirty Flamingo, dark, that's the same one as this, and Crumb Cake, dark. And then the leaves are Granny Apple Green, light. And then I also colored a little chick, and the chick is in Daffodil, dark, and the beak is in Peach Pie, dark. So those have all been done ahead of time just to save time. And we are going to glue our flowers flat. You can see I recycled a piece of cardstock, you know, like they say. You always have 2 sides to every piece. So if I stamp something and I don't use it, or I don't like the way it turned out, I still save it for the other side. All right, so we're gonna add our flowers. You wanna move them up a little bit because our little chick is gonna be in front of them. And so you wanna give him a little room. I'm trying to find my dimensionals. I wanna finish up these little pieces here. So let's see if I can put one there and one here, and use a teeny weeny one by his little feet. Let's see if I can put those so he has some support. Okay, and then let's put this on our bunny's ears. Let's add, that back came off on me. All right, we finished up these ends. Let's go ahead and discard that, and let's grab some regular size dimensionals. All right, so there's our bunny. I'm gonna put a mini right here. I just feel like it needs it. All right, so those are ready. We're gonna grab my pinch bowl so I can put the backs in of my dimensionals. We're gonna pull the backs off and get ready to glue our bunny down. So we're gonna put our bunny over here to the right. So cute. And then let's add our little chick. Right there. We got our little chick to the bottom. So cute. And now it's time for our Happy Easter sentiment. All right. So for this sentiment, we're using a different stamp set. It is called, I'm trying to find it. It's right here next to me on my desk, but I can't seem to grab it. Okay, Reason to Celebrate. And it has Easter and Happy. It has lots of occasions. Actually, a great little set if you don't have it. And we are going to go ahead and stamp the word Easter. And I have already stamped the word happy a few times because I needed the word happy from that set for a different card, and it's in a box waiting to go for a class. So all right, so I have stamped it a few times. We're just gonna pick one of those. I think I like this one, so we're gonna trim it away here. I did stamp it a bunch of times, but that's the one I like, so we're going to use that one. All right, and then we're going to trim our Easter sentiment with a banner. We're going to banner the end of it. Okay, all right, so there is that. Let's get rid of all of this trash. We're in the home stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're going to add our word Easter first. So cute. Got to tuck it behind that ear there. Okay. And then we're going to add our word happy. And add that right here over the top. So cute. So happy Easter. And then inside you have your little Twix egg. You can also put a little sentiment. You can put a, you know, something down there, or you can write a little sentiment up here for who you're giving your gift to. But I think this turned out super cute. I hope that you will enjoy making these for your friends. And just remember, if you don't celebrate Easter, or you don't have this stamp set, you can always change this to be something that you would prefer to make the gift for. You can put lots of different candies in there. And we have used our Reason to Celebrate, and then of course our Easter basket set. So thanks for hanging out. If you would like to purchase this set, it is available from my website. Just go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com and click on shop. You want to go to the online store, and that is where you will purchase all of the Stampin' Up! Products. They're sold right there in my online store. So I appreciate you being here. I know it's a short night tonight, but thanks for hanging out. It means the world to me that you're here, and I appreciate you. Please let me know if you're watching for the first time. I would love to welcome you, and thanks for hanging out on my birthday. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping, my friends.